All right. My compressor is really loud. I hear like air noise. Hang on. Just turn it down a little bit. Okay. I put a MIDI guitar part and then I just programmed some drums in. I'm gonna play drums later, but I just figured I'd have something to play too. And with the Logic like drummer, I can actually just have it follow my guitar thing, so it's like super quick and easy. Yeah, grab a guitar here. I actually did this and then a couple other tracks. I slept in today. I was like absolutely exhausted. 2 days ago, well, yeah, and it carried into yesterday because I went out and was trying to run, which is kind of extra hard on me right now because I used to be a distance runner but injured myself, and then I had 2 years where I was just sitting unable to I was barely able to walk, so my calves atrophied down to almost nothing. So I'm trying to like rebuild them, so every time I do, it's pretty big muscle, so it gets completely exhausted and then it just wrecks my whole body. But then on top of that, it is 100 degrees Fahrenheit and above. Yesterday it was 103 or 104 or something like that. So if you use Celsius, that's about 40 degrees Celsius. It's pretty hot, so I was out running in that. So then I felt like utterly wrecked the rest of the day. All right, so anyway, let me do this. I've got some things I bounced down from my laptop, airdropped onto this, and I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't actually need an input, but I'm gonna make guitar tracks, so I'll change it now. That way when I make them, it'll just be there. Do that, out to bus 1, 4 tracks, create. There we go. I think these will just name themselves with what the file is. Let me move these two over. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully this works. Use existing tracks. Yes. Uh-oh. Convert file. Shoot, I forgot about that. I hope this works. I'll just listen to one of them. It's actually supposed to sound that distorted. It's like a layer on top of the guitar, and then the ambient. All right, it worked good. I forgot about the sample rate. It should be fine. Why is that one longer? That's weird. Okay. All right. Oops. I just hit spacebar and I was on. Okay, I think nothing happened. I saw a different window than Logic. So I just did that riff with MIDI, obviously. So I actually have no idea how to play. I was just doing that because like it'll help me come up with something different than I would normally come up with, you know. So why not? All right. I'll do. You know what? Undo that because what I'm gonna do is throw on. Amp. It's not up here now. I gotta go find it in the window or menu, not window. Stereo. I usually do stereo even if this is mono track. I don't know why. I feel like it sounds better. Maybe it's in my head. Whatever. That's what I'm doing. All right, this is guitar left because I'm going to pan it. Minus 30 is good. I'm going to duplicate this. Make that guitar right. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to turn this on. Should have sound. I do know this is in C minor. All right, let me look at what I did here. So a lot of just riding on the E flat and then scale runs. No, not E flat. I'm looking down at the low notes. These are articulation notes. This E is the lowest note that'll come out of the instrument. This is I was just, sorry about that, my bad. So that's, and then I go to F. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna do all the things. Wait, I could do. I might just hold out a chord. I'm trying to work out what notes I want to hit. So I'll go. Yeah, okay, so just that. I think I'll just hold that over the All right, that's back to C. All right, just got to work this out. This is funny learning my own part, but I did it on a different thing, so it's like, it's almost like I'm learning a cover of my own song, I guess. I don't know. Got the rhythm wrong. Ah. All right. You know what? Why don't I just loop this? Duh. Keep going earlier with DMC. I'm gonna play here. I don't know why I wasn't doing that. great. I got it. I got that weird little scale run. It's just kind of like a tab. I don't even know what the notes are, but it's C minor, so, you know. That kind of thing on the MIDI. I don't even think I'm going to do it, but I'm just going to go. I did a whole bunch of lead stuff on top of this, but it's just C, B flat, E flat, D. All right, so the question is, should I just lower this pitch? Maybe. No, an octave. Yeah, okay, good. So let me try this with the octave down. I'm using a Boss Poly Shifter pedal, so that's how I'm doing that. Yeah, that sounds fine. All right, don't play over that. Mental note. Oh, that's G. C, B flat, B flat. Yeah, it's okay. I'm learning my own song, but I wrote it on a different thing than the guitar, so it's just the nature of it. It gives me different methods of creating riffs that I might not do otherwise, so I don't mind it. All right, I'm gonna get myself in tune. I turned off the pedal, just, you know, make sure it's definitely just in tune before I change it. A little sharp on those. I usually leave it a little bit sharp if it is, just because my body heat will drop it. But anything above 3 cents sharp, I'll go tuning down. But yeah, okay, that's all good. I feel like I want to get a little more presence in there, just a little. Chop that a bit more. All right, so that's that. Good. Turn my phone camera on. I moved this over a little bit. I did the video yesterday and realized I had this reference monitor on my desk in the way, so it was blocking off half of my neck, so you couldn't see what I was playing. That was my bad. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's G. So then that's B, C, B flat, E flat, D. It's all the same the whole way through. Doubled chorus at the end. I'm just making mental notes because I suck at remembering parts. Okay, here I go. I think I'm gonna just see what happens. I got the rhythm wrong on that. Damn it. It's just that. Okay. Damn it. It's not hard. Why am I messing it up? It's 'cause that's the thing where I forget things going one to the other. Come on. Stop messing up. I forgot the chord. Got it. I hate the all the way through thing. It's like such a pain to remember all the parts. Long Sing, how's it going? I have recorded acoustic guitar with my phone mic. Did I ever do it on a recording for importing it to Logic? I don't know. I might have at one point. I did do wind chimes. There's wind chimes outside, and it was really windy the one day, so I recorded it on my phone and I used it for the intro of a song. And then I had this thing where I just made the pitch go, so it was kind of a special effect type thing. But yeah, the phone mics are surprisingly decent. I think I did vocals on it one time too. All right, I was kind of butchering the rhythm in the chorus here, but it's so damn fast. I didn't get it right. I don't know if you even noticed with the wash of sound that's happening though. I'm debating just doing the whole thing over again, but I think maybe I won't. All right, I'm gonna just do a right side take. I think I put this in standard this time, maybe, and then I'm just gonna go for it. Started doing the G first, or G too early. I think I was off time a little bit anyway, so I'll reset here. All right, got it. I think this bounced one beat. It's driving me nuts. Let me see. I gotta line up with the chorus here and find. Yeah, that's what happened. There we go. That sounds better. It's like, what is wrong with the lead? I don't know how I don't know how that happened, but it did. All right, that sounds considerably better. All right, so I think I might. Oh my gosh, go away! I keep pulling this notification over by accident. All right, so yesterday was this crazy time signature type song. Actually, it wasn't that crazy. It was 7/8, but it was 7/8-2/6/8 in the chorus, and the transition was a pain in the ass to play. So This sounds more heavy than my other songs. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. I have some obscenely heavy songs, like really, really heavy, but I don't go full bore all the time. I kind of like to mix it. All right, so yeah, yesterday though I did 7/8, so I was having a little trouble lining everything up, so I actually cheated and I put a tremolo on just on the eighth notes. So then when I played it back, everything sounded like it was just like perfectly on the beat, but it was actually the tremolo. I was slightly off time here and there, so I could employ the same tactic. Let me see. Actually, just for the heck of it, I'm going to put one on. So I'm going to go eighth notes, depth, yeah, let's see, smoothing. I want to turn smoothing down to like nothing. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work for this song. That's what I did yesterday, though, because it was more like the whole way through. For this one, it's going to suck to do all of this, but I might just chop. You know, there's multiple ways to do this, but I'm going to do this in the simplest. Oh, come on. Could I not hit... I swear, I'm aiming for one thing and I hit the other. I do it all the time. All right, well, anyway. I'm going to just chop some of this silence like so. That way, on a few of these, when I come in early by accident, it will sound better. Let me see. So I'm just going to select all these chops. Take them out of the equation. All right, so that one's too abrupt. I'll pull it out a little bit. Too abrupt here. Okay. So I was almost hoping it didn't work. But it does. You know what I could do? I'm going to cheat today. So I did play it all the way through, but I played the same thing. I have no desire to recreate every single cut I just did. So maybe I'll do that. It'll line up on the video. It won't look too weird, but I'm kind of cheating today. All right, I wonder if I grab all of these and put a fade on, if it'll just apply. Yeah, it does apply to all of them. Okay, so now I can grab this whole thing. I'm going to go to the verse, repeats, and just chop it out. Actually, I'll chop it here. There. And now I should be able to just paste that in there. I usually don't do this kind of thing, but it was just not very accurate today. I wasn't lining up that well, so I'm gonna cheat. Okay. All right, that worked. Ugh, got congested there. Okay, so that'll fix up my sloppy playing. If I had rehearsed it a little more, I could play that perfectly, but I just make it up and play, and I'll be doing a new song tomorrow, so I don't have time sometimes to mess around with it if I'm not perfectly lined up. And today I was working with MIDI to write that, so that's why it's a little different than I would normally come up with on the guitar. So you know what, I'm gonna chop these too. There are a few spots where I came in early. Might as well just strip any pause so it doesn't sound sloppy. All right, this is gonna take a little bit. Let me listen to this so far. Yeah, that's better. Oops, too far on that one. All right, so I'm not gonna just do copy paste on the next ones because there's not nearly as much chop going on. I don't have to cut as much out. So just that should suffice. There we go. Okay, one more section. Oh, I forgot to cut. Oh well, I'll delete these quick and then just do this one. There it is. Yeah, I could put a fade on those two, but I actually want that to be really abrupt and mechanical. In fact, I did just put a tremolo on, but what if I put it on here? I'm only gonna have it on in the pre-chorus. Maybe I'll do it in the chorus. Let me listen to this. Okay, I gotta pull that there. You know what? I'm gonna keep that on. So I'll just go. Oh, what the heck? Oh, damn it! I gotta change the setting. On my old computer, I had a thing. So if I just tapped this, it would bring the automation up for that particular feature. But I forget how to do that, so I'll have to figure it out again. Okay, so main bypass tremolo. There it is. All right, so this doesn't even have to be perfect on that spot because it's silence anyway. Right there. And then I can probably just let it go right to the end. Yeah. All right, so in the chorus, it'll come in. That'll just add a nice pulse there, so even if my rhythm's a little off, it'll just line up now. All right, so I've got enough guitars on this to sound thick enough. I don't think I'm gonna actually do any more on top, because sometimes I would quad track the chorus with this, but I don't know if I want to. Unless I just do, okay, maybe I will, but I'm just gonna try it and see. I might just do a sustain note, so I'll go, need a minor. Maybe I'll just do that, add a few extra voices in on the chord. Oh, do I have the tremolo on? Oops. No plug-in. No automations there, but if there's no plug-in, it won't do anything. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna try it. If I don't like it, I'll take it out. Oh, that's the end of the pre-chorus. Chorus, there we go. All right, let me listen. I didn't even go all the way through, but you know, okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna turn my input gain way up more than I normally would, so I get the sustain. It's gonna be noisy, so all right, here I go. All right, back down. Let me listen, make sure it's not pumping that noise through. It should just be playing the chord as long as I'm... Yeah, you know what? That actually sounds pretty good. So, okay, I'm gonna do this, pan it all the way. I'm gonna do all the way down to 2 octaves, and I'll just do a single note. So the lower I tune, the more I low cut. So I'm gonna go like pretty severe here. So this is just for sound effect, not really actual low notes. All right, let me check it out. All right, yeah, that actually might work, because if I come down to the pre-chorus, I like the chorus to sound bigger. Yeah, all right, keeping it. I haven't colored any of these. I'll do this one. Actually, I'll do this and you know what? Never mind. The one's connected. I was gonna color code a little bit on the pre-chorus, but it's like what? Did I not go all the way out to the end, or did, oh, I just didn't chop the end, I see. Okay, let me do that. Delete that little clip. Okay, so I'm gonna re-grab these, hit copy. I'll just delete these two. If I don't clip the end, it won't line up. There we go. I'm gonna turn them down just a little bit. I'll just do it right here. Okay, so this bus is the guitar bus. I've got too much volume. So this That's the dub. The lead parts, oops. -3, I'll try that. All right, how loud's the MIDI guitar hitting? There we go. So I'm trying to get the guitar bus to be between -14 and -10. So drums are about there. The bass guitar should be about there. Pretty much anything, if it's a single instrument like the drums on this side, just stereo track, but it's using Monitor Massive too. It's a plug-in with a whole drum kit in it, but anything that's going to a bus or a single track that's just going right to the stereo output, I try and get it within that range so I've got enough headroom on the master out. Something's still a little too loud. I guess I'll pull the dub down by like 1 dB. Maybe 2. There we go. Okay. The only part I'll allow it to get a little louder, the only part I'll usually kind of not care if it goes a little over that is if I'm doing the guitar solo section, and the guitar solo is really like on the top of the mix. All right, so actually, hang on, I'll just duplicate the track and center it. Then I'm gonna go in here. I saved this. Although I know, you know what, I gotta resave this because I keep doing the thing I'm about to do there. Okay, little boost. Save, replace. Good. I keep changing it, so I might as well hit save. All right, so what I'm gonna do is a guitar solo in the third verse. I'm just gonna improvise it. It's C minor. So I'm just gonna play notes out of that scale. All right, so let's see. All right, yep. That seems good enough. I can hear it super loud actually, and it's got enough sustain. So here goes guitar solo. I'm gonna redo that because I feel like I gotta check my tuning. Something sounds a little wrong to me. That's good. That might be it. These things go flat kind of fast. This room's a little colder, and then my body heat drops it. All right, here we go again, hopefully in tune. Maybe. Gotta turn that off to hear it. You know what? I'm gonna do another one. I'm just gonna go crazy. I keep trying to like strain myself, do like sustain notes, but I just feel like I'm gonna go crazy and just shred my face off. Yeah, that works. So now I'm guaranteed to get a comment from someone that says it's too slow. Oh, I never saved the project. Should I do that? August 3rd. Save to desktop for now. Save. Good. There's this thing where every time I do a solo where I play slower and do like long held out legato notes and just kind of make it melodic, I get someone that says, "You're playing way too fast. You should sustain and not go crazy." And I'm like, wait, what? And then I do a crazy fast solo the next day, and someone is like, "That's not fast enough." It's like literally the opposite of what I'm doing. It's almost like I guarantee some idiot's going to say the opposite thing. I'm like, do you plan this? Okay. Save. As much as I like these drums, I am going to play my own. These are programmed in drums that I put in. But I'm like, oh man, I made it too good because they fit the part so well. I'll have to try and get close. I don't know if I can, but regardless, I do want to play my own drums, so it's going to happen either way. All right. Because the Logic Drummer has this nice feature where you just hit follow an instrument. So I just had it follow the guitar, so it just matched every hit. Like the kick and snare just line up. It's kind of super convenient. The fills are usually kind of like garbage, but you just write in a few extra notes and you're good. So my performance is probably not going to be as good as that, but you know. That's the nature of this. I need a new audio track. This one is going to go to the stereo output. The rest should be the same. Bass, guitar. Let's put bass. I saved this setting, so that's it. And there it is. All right. I just called my friend, Dan. Well, he actually texted me first. He was asking me something about side chaining. And I couldn't really help him because I don't do it that much. So like he was trying to send, I think a kick drum or bass into his kick drum, like side chain it so the bass would duck down every time the kick drum hit. I think that's what he was asking. I almost never do that. Because I prefer just getting the sounds EQ'd and gained right so they don't fight each other in the first place. So I'm not much for that. And there's a few instances where I tried it, like I was doing more like an electronic thing and I wanted, you know, that's something you do a lot in like dance music type things with electronic drums and bass, but I almost never do any of that kind of stuff. So I was like, I can't really help you too much because he kind of knew the basics already. And I was like, I usually have trouble getting it to work too. Because sometimes like you set it up right, but it doesn't like to work. I don't know why. Like he was having a similar issue. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I usually have problems with it working too. Like sometimes the plugins don't communicate like they should. But in any case, I was telling him my approach is usually getting everything gained right in the EQ. And I was talking about the bass guitar because he's trying to get this like certain tone. And I think what he's talking about is more like a Periphery type sound. Nolly from Periphery, bass player, has this really good tone that they offer a MIDI version of on the Get Good Drums website, or ggd.com, whatever it is now. It's just the Nolly bass library. So I was like, one, get that and just do your bass with MIDI. That'll get you a tone right away. But the way he does that is usually like, I think he just has a DI and then a distorted tone on top, and he's in like a dark glass overdrive pedal sorta. But I was like, then again, I'm using a clean bass tone, so I don't know. So like I know how to do it, but I don't actually usually do it on my bass guitar. But this thing is tuned so low that I kind of want it to be clean, and I cut a lot of the low end out. Actually, if I open up Revolver here, my bass is not super high. It's mostly mids and treble. So yeah, actually that's less of a cut than I thought it was, but I guess I just thought it sounded good there. So what the hell am I gonna play on that? Wait, so I got a G there because this is a low A string, this is a low E string. So I can just do the first hit there. B flat. I gotta remember that's B flat. I keep going for C. Rhythm wrong. Trying to see if I just play steady, I can cheat a little on the rhythm. Damn it, I keep doing that note early. I was doing that on the guitar too. Yeah, okay. Can I play that fast on your finger picking? I don't know. All right, this might be an instance where I have to just grab a pick. Ah, damn it. Where is the pick hold? There it is. Okay, I'm getting another pick. That one's too hard to grab. There we go. Yeah, I might do this. I want the low one. Yeah. I might just play a dumb, easy bass part, but it probably will work for the song, and I'll just go. Okay. feels weird playing this with a pick, but I'm gonna do it for this one. I'm just gonna set it down here because I'm gonna not use it on the verse. So let me just do a little, damn it, I left that on. Great, now I got 10 minutes of extra footage on my guitar solo. Okay. Wait. Yeah, I gotta remember the weight on that note. Yeah, it'll work. I don't know though. I just don't get the same tone. Or same attack anyway. Ah. All right, my fingers might fatigue halfway through, but I'm gonna try it with just finger picking because I just don't get that nasty attack unless I do it this way. I pick this thing a strange way with my fingers to get the sound. All right, here goes nothing. B flat, not C. Stupid brain. Remember things. I went for the C instead of the G. I keep thinking C because that's the key of the song, but not every chord is a C. Okay. Damn it, did it early. Can't get that rhythm in my head. I freaking made it up and then I can't play it. What the hell? I still messed it up, but okay, let me start here. I gotta get the hang of this. So the rhythm's easy. It's just the speed of it is hard to do alternating like that. The longer one is the harder one because I'm like running out of steam. Like I'm like running out of power in my fingers to keep going. It's not even that fast. But if I was doing regular finger picking, that's a piece of cake. I could go like 3 times as fast as that. But I'm trying to do an attack where I hit and then give it a little scrape with my fingernail. So there's like a lot more involved than it seems. So it's a hard thing to do at faster speeds. C, that one's C. Okay. might have to punch in here or something, but one more shot. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play with my pick. Just so visually, when I do my like edited video, I'm actually playing it. But then I'm gonna punch in and just replace it with the finger picking thing, but I'm gonna punch it in and then I should be able to get it. All right, I'm also just gonna stop right there and I'm just gonna crossfade on the main video because this thing is just 3 times in a row. The only thing I need is a chorus is doubled at the end. What the heck was that noise? I just heard a strange noise. I've got my compressor hiked up so loud though. I don't think it comes across on the streaming sound, but the cat's upstairs making noise comes through on my headphones. All right, so I'm gonna just record this last bit. Oh, I think I'm in the right spot. Yeah. Oops. I don't know how I missed that fret, but I did. All right, so there's that. Oh, damn it, I didn't turn the camera on. I'm so stupid. One more time. Messed up. How do I mess up this rhythm? It's not even hard, dude. Come on. There we go. All right. I didn't actually have to record that, but just for the sake of it, I did. I don't know. Because, okay, what I'm going to do, I've got the video there. I'm going to line it up on the timing. This should look like I'm actually doing this. So I just did that with the pick for the video edited version. I'm cheating off today, but it is what it is. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do for the real sound here is just punch in. Yeah, there we go. I got that wrong. I don't know how I do these things wrong, but I did it. So all I need is, okay, come on. That's it. One more. Get it tighter. Damn it. Okay, I will get it. Such a pain to do that at that speed. That's good enough. Okay. Chop here. What's that? That's gotta go, I think. Oh yeah, I'm just resting anyway. I just must have come in early. Okay, and then here, you know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna, oh, that's a little early. Damn it, maybe I won't. Okay, I'll just record this one. Here I go. Ah, got it. That was for some reason easier. Okay, so now I'm going to take these two and do that. Nice and easy. All right. Where am I at here? Silence. Good. And then the chorus, this one for some reason just feels easier to me, so I should be able to get it, but I just want to do it with that finger attack thing. All right, I might be punching in each chord because damn, it's just hard at that speed. Yeah, I'm fatiguing by the next chord. All right. Just because I know it's not going to happen, I'm going to just stop it and then do the next one. All right. This is the entrance. Come on. Gotta play. Sloppy. One more. Damn it. Come in on the downbeat. Sloppy. Man, I can't get this last chord. All right, I gotta chill for a second. My fingers are actually tired. Yeah, regular finger picking, this would be a piece of cake. It's just like no sweat, but this is like extra stuff involved. Got it. Ugh. It's awful. It's awful to do. It actually sounds good. All right, I think that's good enough. Just join it. That'll make this easier. Okay. Paste, paste. That should line up. I'm gonna just delete that. Split this at the chorus. Hit copy, paste. All right, so I totally cheated on the bass track, but yeah, tempo's just too fast to do the picking style I like to do for this low note stuff. The tuning's too low to just regular pick it with a pick, which typically works for heavier stuff to get it more articulate, but this thing is tuned so low that I actually have to add this little finger scrape thing in to get the notes to sound right. So it's really hard to do at high speeds. Oh, that sounded terrible. I crashed my acoustic and my electric, putting the pick back. Okay, so let me see here. I'm gonna try and just normalize this and see if I get a little more, yeah, a little more gain. That should apply to all these because they're all copy pasted. It looks like it did. Okay. All right. That's good. All right, I'll take it. Yesterday I decided to do weird time signatures and made it hard for myself, and today I'm just rhythmically a little strange, and then the speed's too much for my bass playing style. But it's good to challenge myself every once in a while. Alright, so drums are next, and as decent as this drum part is, I'm going to delete it because I want one that I'm actually playing. So I just had to go. I'm going to turn the metronome on, set my camera up over there. I actually feel less bad about doing that thing where I punched in the bass parts, because like I didn't used to, I used to not stream any of this. I would just edit it together and put it up, and I wanted to stream because I wanted to show some of the things I'm doing. So I probably wanted to have cheated and done that in the past because I want it to be authentic. But now I'm like, hey, if I'm showing you what I'm doing on stream, I'll just put it on the video and who cares? So the footage is going to be me playing with a pick, but the reality is that was all finger picked in that certain style. But I had to punch in to do it because I can't sustain it that long because it's too fast. All right. That's on. That's recording. I need headphones. There we go. Sounds like it's working. Alright, I'm gonna mute some things. The only reason is I need to hear that metronome. That's better. Might just not do anything on that little transition there. It doesn't restart. Why do I keep doing that? I was doing that on the other stuff too. It's a pause. I'm all off time. Let me reset. I just got to do this a couple times to get used to it. I think I'll do that. Ah, sloppy. Yeah, let me start that. I keep thinking it comes right back in and it doesn't. Oh. When I track this, I might turn the mic off so you're not going to hear me talking, but I keep hearing a bounce back as I'm playing, so there's like a little... Let me do this. All right, I think I know what I'm going to do in the chorus. Finally. I need a track one. There we go. Let me try this from the pre-chorus. I think I'm going to turn some more stuff off. I think the leads are throwing me off. So I'm going to try and remember this. Halftime in the verse, and then this part. Keep playing. Why did my bass drum so unsteady? Maybe I should just do that. I got a cheater bass drum. You know what? I mean, yeah, I want the cymbal in there. Okay, I'm gonna just see what happens. That. Come on, what is with me? I'm like going twitching, like nervous twitches or something. Getting there. All right, I'm like hesitating, so I'm still a little off here. I will get it. It just takes me a multiple tries. Dude, play on the click. Come on. Ugh. That was the fill. All right. That's sloppy anyway. Tried something different. Wasn't too bad, but it's, yeah. Man, why? Loosen up. I'm all stiff and weird and blah. Dude, my drumming is crap. This is the thing with doing stuff every day. Some days I'm like on point, and other days I'm just terrible. You know what? Yeah, I keep not wanting to play that halftime beat, so I'm just not gonna screw it. Let me see how it sounds. It's choppy and terrible. Oh my gosh. Listen to that. Okay, apparently I suck today. Freaking can't play it. Ugh. do it. All right, I gotta chill for like a minute. I gotta like reset. I'm just like annoyed at myself, and every time that happens, I gotta just reset and just take a break. I feel like if I was just practicing this or just playing along, I'd be fine, but I'm like trying to concentrate too hard, and I'm like, you can't screw up. And every time that mentality takes over, it's not gonna work. All right. My legs feel like it's probably because my muscles are all beat up from my walk I mentioned earlier, but I cannot get my kick drum steady today. Oh, it's terrible. I wonder if I can do something like... I mean, technically that would work. Maybe I'll do that. I need to do something. That's probably actually it. I didn't think about that. My legs are so beat up, they might not be cooperating. That might be what I'll do. Okay. All right, I think I found my answer to compensate for what's going on in my legs today. Yeah, I can do that. What's it actually sound like? It feels weird. All right, it's a little choppy. I'm gonna quantize it. Ugh, today is a day of cheating everything. I don't know why my brain won't accept there's a rest after the longer Okay. Just keep resetting until I don't mess up. Oh, so close. It's getting better. All right, I messed up on the one pre-chorus part, but I'm gonna say screw it and maybe write in a kick drum hit or two. All right, so let's see. Oh, hey, it's one of those probably AI bots telling me to type in chat how I am. Because the headset's not working. Then you got computer speakers. Why are you watching a music thing if you can't hear it anyway? All right. Stupid AI bots everywhere, I swear. All right, okay. I'm gonna clean up that slop. Today I'm like extraordinarily bad at the drums. I highly suspect my fatigue, like the muscle fatigue going on from my calves being so destroyed because I was trying to retrain them since they were, you know, it's an ongoing thing, but they're particularly sore right now. I wasn't even really thinking about that, but I'm like, oh yeah, because normally my bass drum playing is a lot more steady, and I'm like, I just cannot keep it together. So, okay, that's probably the main culprit right now. I mean, I'm never perfect, but not that bad. Like, horrible today, man. Okay. I'm just gonna nudge these in place. Oof. Hiccup burp. I should probably do this. I'm going to hit fix note length and just shrink things down like so. And that way I can see if there's any overlap notes. That took so long to get that take rate. Just gotta make sure I don't grab something I don't want to grab. I usually do manage to do that somehow, but I'll try to not. All right, let me see if that sounds decent. Missing some hits. I'm gonna write them in. I don't even care. I'm not sure how. I guess yeah. That should contain all of the hits. What's going on here? I was just playing like crap. That's what's going on. There shouldn't be a kick hit on the snare drum. That I understand. But if I was going boop, 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 it should be the same as left, right on the legs. Whatever. Rating it in and saying I don't care. My playing was bad today, so it's getting fixed. Because this is not about me being a great drummer, guitar player, whatever. It's just me writing songs, you know? Actually, I'm missing cymbal hits there. That one's not supposed to be a double. And then I need a downbeat. Jeez. All right, sure. This one's easy. It looks like I was a little rough on the timing on some of that, but it's fixed. Yeah, this is like a thing. I'm not really the best at anything here. I just like to write music, but I like to play it myself. So I do, but I kind of have to fix things here and there because I'm not necessarily going to do it perfectly. But as far as I'm concerned, that's fine. I am decent at the guitar, although I don't know if today's rhythm playing was the best. That's even subject to the day, because sometimes it just depends. Like I'll be on point and playing perfectly one day, and the next day I just can't keep it together. I can't play anything steady, and I just am bad at it. So, you know, it's day by day thing. Have on days and off days. I don't know what those hits are about, but they're not right. Oh, is this? No, that's the second one. Huh. Apparently I was bad at this too. Great. Jeez, dude. Probably writing in stuff that I'm obviously not playing, but I've lost the ability to care about it right now. Or even the desire to. Okay. Oh, maybe that was the right way. That way. Just missed a hit there and there. Okay. That. Did that move the wrong way? No, I think it's good. I did play this a little weird. It was actually not too bad, just a little bit of a weirder type rhythm. Whoa, did not mean to do that. I'm gonna slide that over. It's a little rushed, and that hit is extra. Yeah, that was where I lost it. I just flat missed hits. But you know what? It's going to be there, and I'm not going to be playing anything on the video. One too many. Oh, actually, it's there. That's the problem. Yeah, that should be going throughout. Boop, 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 boop. I'll just have the bass drum go. That's awful. Wow, I was really bad at that. It actually sounds cool now that I fixed it, but that is not what I played. What I played was pure slop. All right, that's good enough. So if anyone ever watches the edited version of the video and you see I'm not playing some of the hits, I in fact wrote them in because I just missed and was playing terrible today. Usually I don't do that, but on an off day, I don't care. I just want the part in there. The verse and the chorus were fine. The pre-chorus is where I was just absolutely awful. All right, good enough. Let me turn these back on. Here's some of this stuff in context with drums. All right, well, save. I gotta do vocals, but before I do vocals, I'm gonna have to, well, just say it plainly. I gotta pee. I always say I drink this huge coffee, which is 30 ounces. How many liters is that? Let me do the conversion. So let's see. Volume 30 fluid ounce is 887.2058. So yeah, gonna round up and say 888 milliliters. So yeah, that's pretty large coffee. And then I'm drinking this on top of the coffee, like immediately after. So not a big surprise that my bladder's full. Okay, so let me do this. Input, stereo, no, I want bus to create. Okay, there, short for vocals. I don't know why that's short for vocals because it's spelled so strangely, but it is. I'm on the wrong thing. I want vocal bus. There we go. All right. I will be back very quickly, but I got to put up a little away message and just go get rid of the problem. And then I'll be back typing lyrics and warming up my voice. All right, I'm back. Ooh, it's better. Okay, so I've got my little laptop thing open here, and got to come up with something. Okay, typing complete. Just put up. Oh, actually, this one's. There we go. I just type a bunch of random things and just see if I can make it fit. That's usually how I work with lyrics and that sort of thing. So I just do that and then I just try and improvise a melody. So yeah, I can't say you should ever super in-depth analyze my lyrics and read into them too much because it's usually just random stuff I put down. Sometimes I do have a slight idea about what I'm typing about, but not always. Today I kind of do. So like as I start typing stuff out, like usually it's like completely freeform, and then I kind of like, I'm like, it sounds like I'm talking about this, so I'll just go for it. Okay, so it's gonna take me a bit to warm up, and I usually sound absolutely awful until that warm up happens. So bear with the weird things I'm about to do, and I'm just gonna make weird noises and be out of key, but I'm just more worried about my voice just like loosening up and going for it when I get there. If I could decide the phase and the next one down the line might be what I need, all I can say is my hour I so far better wrong and I can't take like I thought I could. Okay, maybe sort of coming up with an idea already. By the way, this is just microphone with a compressor slamming the thing so you can hear me talking. So this is not necessarily going to sound great, even if I'm totally on pitch and banging it out, because the tone is all wrong. And yeah, so I'm fine with that though. I'd rather you hear like what it actually sounds like, because I've seen people streaming vocals and they're like running through like multiple effects and it sounds all super polished, and I'm just like, that's not the real thing though. I'm just doing it. I don't care. I am going to edit them, and I'll probably go through that. I can actually do that now. My old computer wouldn't handle it, but since I just got this one a little bit ago, I should be fine. Although, yeah, just double check my audio's on. I'm still going to be nervous about that forever. My old computer would just crash out and the audio would stop working, so. Jeans mountains. I gotta figure out the news there. Change my ways if I could, it's on the face. And the next one down the line might be the one I am. All I can say is I'm always so far the road I can take. Okay. Sorting it out. So like I said, this is going to sound weird. I'm just kind of like barely trying because until I get to the point where I'm warmed up, I don't want to push too hard. Here's my ways. If I could assign the face and the next one down the line might be the only one I like. All I can say is I'm my way. I'm so far been wrong and I can't change. I got that. God, well spent okay, I've got too many lyrics. I already say that. So I think I'm going to separate here. I know you can't even see what I'm talking about, but I'm separating the lyrics. I wrote too many out for the verse, so I'm just going to use the next line for the pre-chorus. Maybe I won't even do anything over this. On it. figure out the chorus later, but I think I just put a separation. I think I'm gonna just not do anything in that pre-chorus part, and then I'll come in and do a chorus. That's the plan so far, subject to change. Change my ways. If I could decide to face in the next one down the line, might be what I got. All I can say is my way out so far now, and I love the change. And I can't change like okay. Slightly modifying since I'm not trying to cram in a bunch of lyrics real fast. So yeah. All right, so maybe I'll just give it a try. I'm getting close to warmed up, so it should be good for at least the verse. All right, here we go. Yeah. Change my ways. If I could decide to face in the next one down the line, might be the one I need. I'm gonna listen to that. Change my ways. It's a little off. Change my ways. If I could decide to face in the next one down the line, might be the one I need. All I can say is that my way so far has been wrong. I don't know what note I want to hit there. Change my ways. If I could decide to face in the next one down the line, might be. That's not bad so far. Okay. I'm warming up anyway. Change my ways. If I could decide to face in the next one down the line, might be the one I need. All I can say is my own way so far has been wrong. Damn, that's not right. I think I need to warm up a little more, but what I just did. I perpetually aim for a key to do a key command, and then I hit the wrong one. Let me just make sure I don't have anything in the undo thing. Change channel straight. Nah, okay, it's fine. Change my ways. If I could decide to face in the next one down the line, might be the one I need. All I can say is my whole way so far has been wrong, and I don't like the change. Messed up the lyrics, but I think I'm gonna do that instead of going into that scream. Change my ways. If I could decide to face in the next one down the line, might be the one I need. All I can say is my way so far has been wrong, and I can change like I thought I All right, let me listen to that. Change my ways. If I could decide to face in the next one down the line, might be the one I need. All I can say is my way so far has been wrong, and I can change like I thought. I'm gonna do one more. A scream could be better, and as gross as this is, I've got allergies, so I think this will help. Yeah. Congestion is not good, conducive to singing, so it's gross, but I gotta do it. All right, a little more. Make sure I'm hydrated enough. Here I go. Change my ways. If I could decide to face in the next one down the line, might be the one I need. All I can say Is my way so far has been wrong, and I can't change like I thought I would. Nah, it sucked. One more. Change my ways. If I could decide the phase, and the next one down the line might be the one I need. All I can say is my way so far has been wrong, and I can't change like I thought I got. Maybe. Change my ways. If I could decide the phase, and the next one down the line might be the one I need. All I can say is my way so far has been wrong, and I can't change that guy. That scream will work better. I'm gonna cut it from here because I got the footage on camera because I'm gonna edit together an edited video where I got vocals all the way through, but I actually don't need the audio, so the video's there. All right, so I've got a verse and a chorus here on my lyrics. So what I'm gonna do is just paste that, grab the chorus and do it one more time because that'll be the third chorus. Okay, so now this second verse. I'm gonna change the lyrics a little bit. Okay, I don't know if this makes any sense, but I just changed it to something. So here I go, second verse. Wait. Okay. It's weird counting. Faithful Wayne. If I could have it all for me, I'm the next cloud out of my clouds. The thing I need, all I can say is my only superstars are wrong, and I can't change it like I. A little different, might work. Yeah, that'll work. Cut that out. I had a weird pop there. All right, the rest I'll deal with during some of the edit process. Okay, so I need a chorus. I'm gonna shoot out another track. I've got no melody in my head here at all, so I have lyrics. If I can make them work, should be good to go. feels nothing yet. I'm free to be set away. I was okay, maybe that'll work. I just kind of did something under my breath, but I was just testing it out. Save the way I wasn't out of bed. Alright, I actually have a little bit. I have a line or two extra here, and you know what? The last course is doubled, so maybe I'll leave that in there on the last one. I'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm warmed up enough to do the chorus melody I've got in mind. Let me see. Gotta get this thing in view. I looked right at the verse instead of the chorus. Down like the speedy air feels and yet here I'm free to be safe the way I was intended. Alright, let's see. Okay, damn it, I did it again. I looked at the verse. I gotta scroll this. You know what? Maybe if I highlight it. Can I do that? Works for me. We're spinning down the speed, the angle feels up and yeah. Okay, I'm not warmed up enough. It's not kicking in yet. We're spinning down the speed, the angle feels up and yeah. I'm free to be safe the way I was intended to be. Alright. So I gotta warm up to the point where I can get my mixed voice to kick in, and that's how I'm gonna hit the high notes, but it's not doing it yet. Wow! We're spinning clay, come on, voice. Work. We're spinning clay, I'm on it. Don't let the speed, the angle feels on and yet here I'm free. Don't be safe the way I was intended to be. Alright, man, it's gonna take a bit. So you're just gonna hear this multiple times until my voice kicks on. We're spinning clay, I'm on it. Don't let the speed, the angle feels out and yet. Yeah! Damn it. It's stubborn sometimes. Well, spinning clay, I'm on it. Don't let the speed, the angle feels out and yet here I'm free to. I just felt it go a little bit. Ooh, we're spinning clay, I'm on it. Don't let the speed. Yeah, it's kind of getting there. We're spinning clay, I'm on it. Don't let the speed, the angle feels up and yet am I free. Don't be safe the way I was. Just trying to do the noises. Let go and work. Voice. Whoa, we're spinning clay, I'm on it. Don't let the speed. Alright, I think that's close enough. I'm hitting the notes. Ish. Kinda. We're spinning. Damn it. It's like. There's like a restriction there. It doesn't want to go. Whoa, well, spinning glass, I'm on it, all on the speed, the angle feels out, and yet here I'm free. Don't be ashamed the way I was intended to be. I'm gonna listen to it. Yeah, it's like muffled. Yeah. You have to make these weird noises to get it to happen. So I'm not like straining per se or anything, but I'm doing like mixed voice with the vocal fry on it, and like I come down here in the morning and just try and sing so it doesn't happen a little bit into it. Like I gotta wait until it gets going. Well, spinning close. Come on, dude. Well, spinning glass, I'm on it, all out of speed, the angle feels on, yet here I'm free. Don't be ashamed the way I was intended to be. All right, getting there. That's passable. I think I'll keep that take. Chorus 2. Well, spinning messed up the lyrics. Ooh. Well, spinning glass, I'm on it, all out of speed, the angle feels up, and yet here I'm free. Don't be ashamed the way I was intended to be. A little better. All right, close enough. Well, spinning glass, I'm on it, all out of speed, the angle feels something. Kind of sucked on the intro there. Come in one more time, a little better. Well, spinning glass, I'm on it, all out of speed, the angle feels something, yet here I'm free. Don't be ashamed the way I was intended to be. Let it go. Be something better. Yeah. All right, maybe. Still not totally warmed up, but I think I'm hitting the notes enough. You know what? I'm going to do it one more time. I think I'm going to do better. Oh. I keep looking at the verse. I even got the chorus highlighted. Damn it. Well, spinning glass, I'm on it, all out of speed, the angle feels on, yet here I'm free to be sad the way I was intended to be. Let it go and be made something. Maybe. You know, I got that metronome. I should probably turn that off. Sucks. One more. Well, spinning like I'm on it, all out of speed, the ankle feels up, and yet here I'm free. Don't be ashamed the way I was intended to be. Let it go and be something. Okay, let me listen to that. All right. Except for the one word where it said like free, I kind of went a little off pitch. I think I'm just going to spot check that and get it on point, and then I'll just be good to go. I think the rest was fine. Yeah, that's decent enough. Wait a minute. I just felt something. Ooh, my voice might have just warmed up more. Crap. Okay, I'm doing it. No, you know what? I'm going to play it safe. Nah, cancel. I'm going to mute this, and I'm going to do it on this track. Because if this one doesn't come out as good as I think it's about to, I won't keep it. We'll spin it, close your mountains all out of speed. Ankle feels sudden, yet I'm free. Don't be shaped the way I was intended to be. Let it go. Oh yeah, my mixed voice is kicking in better. A little off pitch on that, but the tone is considerably improved all of a sudden. I'm gonna take a headphone off a little bit so I can hear the room noise. We'll spin it, glacier mounted, down like the speed. Yank feels out and yet everything. Don't be shaped the way I wasn't intended to be. Let it go and be me something. I don't know if it's better or not. Maybe I'll keep the first one. Screw it. Mixed voice kicked in a little, but it's not quite working as good as I thought it should. Oh, whatever. Good enough. Song's done. The hell with it. I don't feel like doing a million takes here. It's good enough. I got one missed note on a word. I'm good. I can fix that and then move on. Change my ways. If I could decide to face and the next one down the line might be the one. All right. So the question is, do I have an overlap here? Yeah, a little bit. Damn. I'll keep them on two separate tracks then. I don't know. Is that overlapping? Might just be real close. Let me solo it out. Okay, I might be able to do that. These courses, did I start on a downbeat or did I wait? I forget. I waited a little. Okay. So. All right, well, that's probably good. This one spot's a little close as far as being able to combine these, but I don't think it's overlapping too much. So I'm going to just put on really tiny little crossfade. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, so Let me listen to the very first thing.
Change my ways.
All right, there's a little hesitation there. So, okay, I don't got to pull. I haven't. What am I trying to say? Sometimes if there's a breath noise a little before the bar line, I pull the kick out. So I'm not going to have to do that, which is actually kind of nice. Okay, so I'm just going to hit save. And what I'm going to do is first off shrink this ending in a little bit. I'm going to go into the mixer window, find, where are you, Melodyne. Now the ARA version, I could just do this and it's already imported, but I have trouble with it like working sometimes. It's kind of annoying, so I'm just going to import it the old-fashioned way. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to hit this and it's just going to play through and import the whole vocal performance. So transfer. Also, I'm going to close and reopen that because sometimes there's a little glitch where these options don't show up. So I'm just going to do it right now. All right. I'm just going to transfer the vocals in. So just going to chill out and listen to the song.
Change my ways. If I could assign a face and the next one down the line might be the one I need. All I can say is my way's over. That's been wrong, and I can't change that guy.
All right. There we go. So that's imported. Keys right. That's a good sign that I was hitting the notes. All right. So what I'm going to do.
Change my ways. If I could assign a face and
Just going to listen through this. And if I got anything that's off, I'm just going to move it.
the next one down the line might be the one I need. All I can say is my way's over. That's been wrong, and I can't change that guy.
nice thing about this is I can do things like delete this, so there's nothing there now. It's just silent. Alright, so moving on. I'm gonna chop this because I feel like that's a little low. Yeah, it is. I hear a lawnmower. Yeah, I'm definitely not all the way warmed up, but I hit the note. Whatever. I could actually raise this, even though. Nah, it sounds weird. You know what? This is a little low because of the scoop down, so I'm gonna fix that. That's in key, but I think it's gotta go up to the next note. Cut off this noise here. I want to retain that. It's probably the inhale. It sounds weird without it. In most cases. Yeah, C and then scoop down. So this is like, I'm just spot treating and just listening. Anything that's a little weird, I'll just nudge it. Let me see. Is this connected? It looks like it is. Okay. Same thing. You bastard. It wasn't. It just. Why did it look selected? It looks red. I don't know. Hey. Wait. Yeah, I need this. Stop deleting it. Why won't that cut? What the hell? It looks like it's different, but it won't. Oh, I hate when this thing gets weird. There's no way that should delete, but it will. Damn it. All right, fine. It's staying in there. You know what? There's no vocals anywhere. Anyway, I'm wasting my effort. Like there was no audio here, so it's silent regardless. Never mind. Doesn't need to be done. So here's a case where it's technically in the key, but it's the wrong note. Maybe that'll be better. Yeah, I like that better. I like that. Yes. Yeah, I think I'll be better on C. Yeah. I'm in key, but I'm hitting the wrong notes.
Hey, mate, something.
Do.
Something.
Yeah, that'll work.
Something.
Yeah, I'm in key, but like those notes don't work that well over that chord, so I'm just gonna move it. That's the E flat, right? Yeah, so the B flat should work, but I just didn't like it. Then there I go to a B flat. Yeah, all right. All right, well, anyway, that's decently in tune now. So what I'm gonna do is just bounce this verse, vocal, okay. There, so that's just an audio track with the tuning applied. Let me see if I can get a little, nope, wrong way. Never mind.
Change my ways.
Alright, so I can delete this track. The reason I did that is because then I don't need Celemony on there just taking up CPU. It's just an audio track now with some slight pitch corrections.
Change my ways. If I could decide to face and that's
Alright, so the thing I put on my vocals all of the time anymore is a plugin, Baby Audio Humanoid. So I just go mono to stereo because my vocal is a mono track. Just pick the key here. I'm gonna change it to this one so I can pick things like the wave it's doing. So what this is doing is laying down like a vocoder sound on top of my vocal, and that is gonna just make a doubling sound, and I can do different intervals too, so it'll harmonize. So that is exactly what's happening here.
change my ways. If I could decide to face and there's one down the line might be the one I need. All I can say is my ways over. That's been wrong, and I can't change that guy's out of God. Change my ways. If I could decide to face and there's one down the line might be the one I need. All I can say is my ways over. That's been wrong, and I can't change that guy. Change my ways. If I could decide.
Yes, that just really improves the vocal, makes it sound like I doubled it and did more things than I actually did. Okay, so I usually chase that with this particular plugin. It's just a built-in Logic plugin.
Change my ways. If I could decide.
So it adds a little bit of extra clipping distortion. I'm just putting it on this little narrow band, but that kind of helps it sound like I'm singing more aggressively. And then compressor. So the vocals are going into this bus too. So I've got Chroma Glow. It's adding quite a bit of like tape saturation with some compression. Another compressor that's just getting rid of some like spiky things in the vocals that the clip distortion is probably introducing. This handles most of it, and then this the rest. So the vocals are all pretty much even. Then this is just cutting off the low end. Just helps it not fight the guitars and bass and cuts through the mix more. Let me All right. I'm actually going to squeeze in another plugin I use sometimes. This. These, except for Humanoid, these are all built-in Logic plugins. Okay, so I'm going to put this on Latch. And that's just going to let me ride some controls and automate things. All right, so let's see.
Change my ways. If I could set a face and the next one down the line might be the one I need. I'd say his move is so far past the wrong, and I can't change that guy's other guy.
All right. So I'm going to keep doing some things. I'm going to automate a few more controls here. Just can't do them all at once. So. There. Okay. Now this.
Change my ways. If I could set a face and the next one down the line might be the one I need. I'd say his move is so far past the wrong, and I can't change that guy's other guy. Wasn't intended.
Why did I do that? Hang on. I'm gonna go back here though. There we go. Let me listen to the end of this. I'll leave that one alone. It's too close to the verse. That's it. Okay. Gotta get rid of these noises at the end. Anything after. What the? Did I select right? Nah. Hang on. There. No, not normal. That stupid idiot. I cannot, for the life of me, pick the thing I intend to pick so often. All right, that's good. You scan. That's the guitar solo. That looks good and silent. I don't know why that's not. Whatever, dude. Pick the measure this way. Yeah. Nothing happening there. That's good. It's silent already. I think I did it already in Melodyne, but just good to check. All right, so those things I did should be just printed on there now.
Change my ways. If I could sign a face and the next one down the line might be the one I need. All I can say is I'm always so far. That's true. I can't change that
That sounds good. I feel like there's a noise there. There is. What is that? There shouldn't be anything there, but yeah, it's there. Let me do that. So the vocals sound like there's a lot of effects on. I did do some slight tuning. As far as I know, the tuning here, this quantized thing, pushes the vocoder sound that it's layering in tune. I don't think it actually affects the dry signal. So I just did some spot treatment on these with Melodyne, and then this is just adding a vocoder and a lot of effects. It's kind of a very affected, obviously there type thing. But I like it, especially in the context of this style of music I'm using. I don't know if I would like this effect if I was just doing an acoustic guitar and some bongos and then I was just singing. I'd probably just choose some compression and reverb. But this particular sound cuts through this super heavy guitar thick mix. And then some days my voice kicks on and works fantastic, and then other days it doesn't, just like my drumming. So on an off day, this also kind of helps add in a little extra to my voice if it's not fully engaging. Because like when it is, my mixed voice and vocal fry sound like I'm screaming my head off, and it's like effortless. But then on a day when it's like taking a while to kick in, it's kind of like in the middle today. It's sort of working, but not totally. But on a day when it's not working at all, this will just kind of help give me a little extra boost. On a day when it's working like crazy, then it just makes it sound severely aggressive. So it just depends. But, you know, I'm still looking at the chat. I'm like 90% sure this person in chat, my headset are not working. My headset are not working. That's incorrect grammar. RN for right now. So can you type in chat, by the way, how are you? I literally see that exact wording. It's like incorrectly typed just enough to make you think it's human because they made some mistakes. But I've seen that exact thing pasted several times in a row, and I'm pretty sure it's just a bot. I don't know what the aim of getting me to type in chat is, but like why? I don't know. They probably try and engage you in conversation and then you get some relevant information to steal things. I don't know. Here, let me just type in chat. All right, there, I typed something. I think it's perfect for the situation. Okay. I made falafel a verb. That's got to be a new talent. Okay, so So I'm gonna pull. No, that's not what I wanted. That is. I'm gonna pull this master thing over here. Automate beginning end. So I got some silence. All right, good. That way, when I master the track, I can bounce it down, just in case there's any kind of glitchy pop that happens before or after it's turned down anyway.
Facing the next one down the line might be the one I need. I say, it's always so far.
Yeah, that works for me. Okay, so the only thing I'm going to do following all of that is, I'll delete that extra track I'm using first off. I'm going to get rid of the mic track I'm talking into, and I'm just going to master it. And I am super lazy about mastering my tracks anymore. I just literally hit the Logic mastering assistant and let it do its thing. At first it was like pretty good. I think since a few updates ago, it's been spectacular, and it's to the point where I know how to master my track, but this does it better, so I just hit it. If it messes it up, I'll redo it or just nudge it in place, but it's pretty darn good. So I just let it go. Okay. The AI bot has not responded to my text. It probably just doesn't know what to make of it. All right. Well, anyway, I think that's it now. I know from an attempt I did a couple days ago, if I hit this mastering assistant, suddenly there's like a weird delay on my mic. So I'm just not going to hit it until I'm done streaming. So I'll end it there. The video I shot on my phone will be lined up with the final audio I bounced down. Usually I just put up my left and right main guitar playthroughs. I did chop them up today. I don't usually do that. I chopped up my bass and I added stuff to my drums, and today was just an off day, so I did it. But I don't feel so bad about it because I'm saying, hey, I'm doing that. So since I'm streaming it and literally showing it, it's not that big a deal to me. If I wasn't streaming, I would do it authentically and I would swear a lot until I got it right. But since I'm doing this, I'm like, nah, I'm not hiding anything. Here it is. I am playing badly today. I probably need more sleep and rest. So yeah. I'm just going to edit the video and post stuff as quick as possible. And I said this a few days ago, but my go-to is for a day where I just take off doing anything after I get my stuff done. I'm just going to go sit on my butt in the living room and play Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and run around aimlessly and smack things with my sword. Or make weird, you can make like different things in it. They have like components where you can like build devices. It's like set in a if you don't know the game, it's set in kind of like an environment where everything has been run down after a major catastrophe, which you can see in the previous game because Tears of the Kingdom is the sequel to Breath of the Wild. But there's like ancient technology laying around, and you can put some of the components together to like build devices, and people have built some crazy things because they don't really worry about like there's like certain physics that go with it. So yeah, it's fun to just build crazy contraptions and see what you can do. So in a game that's set that looks like there's like castles and dungeons and things, you have certain things you can put together and counter enemies and then blast them with your giant laser cannon. I like it. So yeah. Anyway, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll come on every day, for better or worse, and unless I'm like really sick or something, or I'm just doing something that day that I can't avoid, I'll be on. So yeah, that's it for now. You can check. I don't even know on Twitch. Do I have links in the description? I should probably make sure I do. Yeah, I just started streaming with no idea what I'm doing because I used to just edit videos and throw them up on YouTube and a few things. So I decided to just start streaming. I used to do a video where I'd put the process like in a video format and edit it, but streaming is not requiring editing after the fact. So this is better, and I can show you the whole thing because when I do the edits, I usually put the last take or two, so it gives the illusion that I don't screw up 3 million times when in fact I do. And I actually prefer to show you the real thing because I want people to not be scared of the process and just try it out. I do say it's Christian rock and metal, so I have a link. Like if you check my YouTube, I gotta check on Twitch if I've got stuff down there, but yeah, I don't really say much about it. It's not my thing to be like going on and on about it, but I do just kind of have that link if anyone's interested. You can check it out. You know, I'm not going to try and convince anyone. I'm just like seeing things online, and I got to tell you, 99.9999% of anything I see online is absolutely wrong. Even if it seems like it's like on point, it's guarantee you there's things totally off base with it. So this is like the one spot I've ever found where it's like pretty on point. So check it out if you want. My music, there's a crap load of it up. That's my measurement because I don't even know how many songs I have anymore. It's an obscene amount. I do one every day, so I've been doing it since 2019. And granted, it's not every single day. Otherwise, I'd just say 365 times however many years. But there's a lot. And some of the old ones don't sound that great. I'm not afraid to just try things, even if it's not sounding particularly good, and learn from it. So this is a learning process for me. I'm not there yet. I'm still learning. So you're just kind of watching me bumble through and figure things out. All right. That's it. I'm going to shut up. I got to do some little workout things. Not my legs. They're already destroyed. Just some light things, and then I'm gonna just eat lunch, and then I'm gonna sit on my ass and play video games because that's really appealing to me right now, being all tired. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be on tomorrow. Bye.